Bruce, how did you think you guys responded after you went down 1-0?
Pretty well. I mean, we were tasked with killing a 5-minute major there, and so we killed 2 in the first period, and then we almost got through it. So I thought we felt we were okay. D would have a little extra workload. We had to step it up. I thought our power play was slow in terms of their execution and their puck movement, and I think we picked up our pace there, and that always feeds into the rest of your game if your power play gets going. It's a lot of skill guys touching the puck, so it tends to get them going a little bit. They responded well, and from there I thought we were pretty good. We limited their chances, and a little dicey at the end, but got it done.
What did you think of the match call?
Listen, I didn't think it was a match penalty personally. I don't know the exact factors of hit to the head, is it unsuspecting injury. It's the only discussion I had with the official. He was adamant the player was out. It's like, well, he got hurt, but he's in a game. He's not out. So there was a bit of a difference of opinion on that. But at the end of the day, that's what they called. I thought there was a very, very, very similar hit on McAvoy right after that went a different direction. So again, that'll be up to them now. The league I think they tend to look at those after the fact. We'll see what happens.
Do you think just based on that, they only give 2 to Kraus there? I mean, does there need to be more consistency within a game and game by game on these?
Well, there is in this. Clearly, they're both very similar hits.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more consistency, but again, I don't want to get into that soapbox today. They're going to look at Losey. Hopefully, I don't even know if it's an automatic match, to be honest, or an automatic suspension. I assume it's a review. He's obviously. I don't believe last year when he was up, he had any issues with the league. So I guess we'll see down the road. That would be my only concern if there's a suspension. Obviously, he's played well for us, and that would be unfortunate.
Just give us a general assessment of Tuukka's game today.
Tuukka was real good again. I thought early on there wasn't a ton of work. They were off net with a couple of their chances. The big save when we needed at the end, was obviously ends up, you could say, argue the difference in the game. I think the second goal was a quick release, good shot. First one, I think we thought we had the clear, unfortunately, right to Kessel, so can't really fault him on either goal. Made the save he was supposed to. I thought he was tracking pucks well. I like his puck handling. He seems to be, very dialed into when he gets it, wants to play it and move it and get it to the right spots and get us going in the breakouts so he can play fast. So I like all those things about his game. First and foremost, he stops the puck, but I like that he's into it with the puck play. He seems to be a lot more invested in that part of it this year, and I think it's helped our team.
You scored quickly on those 2 power plays. Both Pasta has the shot. They're not typical Pasternak shots. Is he more conscious of quicker release?
When they get in the lane, then he has to look for Bergie's stick in the high slot. Where's the other D? Is he out to Bergie, or is he staying in front with Jake? So there's a bit of a quick decision-making shot. Shot tip to Bergie in the high slot, or am I going to back post sort of to Jake? So he has to make that right call. And if he fires it hard on the ice by the first guys, we do have 2 guys around, a pretty good chance that if we don't get a tip on it, goes around the net to Marsh on the other side. So it's really not a bad play all around, even if it's off net. We should be first on the puck, like I said, if Marsh is in his position over there in our 1-3-1. So and again, that's up to David to read the guy coming out to him. Is he going to fire it into his shin pads? Going to get it by him? Or do we look for the tip? And sometimes, you go in between periods and you see that that's open. But I think it's been open a lot more with Torrey up top into Bergie, that tip over the years, because they cheat to pass.
Take 2 more if there are 2.
How is Coyle doing maybe more of the things that you wanted him to do lately?
Well, I got to tell you, he's really driving that line. Tonight I thought he was exceptional with the puck. Now with Crowley on the left, it's a little bit different flavor than, maybe a Dan Heinen. Bjorky's added some speed on the right side as well. So, you got some guys that can really hunt pucks. So he hangs on to it as much as he can, puts it to an area. Those guys can track it down for him. But he also knows that they're younger guys, so drive the line. I like that Charlie does that. I hope that's his response, that he wants to be the leader of that line. Typically center and R, but in this case, that's what we've asked, because been young guys for the most part. Jake was probably the most veteran guy who played with there for a while, but, you know, typically been a Crowley moving up, or, you know, Kuhlman and a little bit, Bjork for a long time now, so. I like his game that way when he's playing. It's really hard to play against him. I think he knows it, so it's just a matter of getting it out of him every night. See where it leads.
Looked like Moore went to the room right at the end there.
Yeah, I gotta get an update on that, Kevin. I don't know if he blocked a shot or if there's a stinger or something going on there. I saw him walking around after, he seems fine, but that's a bit of a concern, obviously, depending on what happens with Lozon. We expect Carlo to meet us tonight in Detroit, so we should, you know, we'll have a healthy body there, assuming travel is on time. But I'll have to get you that.
You still might need a D
If, let's say if Lozon were, you know, then Carlo in, and if Johnny can't play, there's one. If Carlo gets stuck, it might be two, so we're a little bit, we'll have to, you know, get on the blower here with Providence. I think is in Bridgeport, so whoever's coming will be traveling, but hopefully they're excited to be in Detroit playing and not in back home against Bridgeport.
Thanks, guys.